Well, I see that maybe two people are here. Candy. Hi, how are you, Candy? I had talked earlier about maybe doing a quick little tutorial on using Google Drawing on how to uh, edit your photos. And I don't know how many of you are aware of Google Drawings. It is a very, hi, Lori, it's a very robust, uh, pretty easy program to use. And what I like about it, it is completely free. So, hi, Patricia, how are you today? So, I'm just going to go through this and maybe, well, it'll be recorded, so I will upload it also. So, all you need is a camera. In this case, I'm using my iPhone 6. So I have an older iPhone, and I've chosen this picture, which is my grandparents, my grandfather Fred and his wife Julia, and they're obviously dressed up for some costume party, which this is so not them. At least not these are not the people that I knew when I was growing up. So I'm just going to go through this process and show you how easy it is to use Google Drawings. Now, if you don't have Google Drive on your computer or phone, then that's something that you're going to have to do. You're going to have to download that. And in the description box, I have a link how to get that. If so, I think all you type in is drive.google.com, and then it allows you to download the complete Google Drive. And within Google Drive, which I'm going to show you, has the drawing capability. So Google Drive gives you everything that Microsoft gives you and more, in my opinion. So I'm going to open up my other computer so you can see what I'm doing. So it's a computer on a computer. My phone, my camera is attached to my Mac Air. So I'm hoping that if I come down here, and I'm hoping you're going to be able to see, and I don't know, maybe, let's see. Well, maybe we can maybe if I bring my camera down lower. As you can see, I was filling out my brackets for March Madness. And let's see, that's upside down for you, isn't it? So let me get into Google Drive and then I'll flip it around, hopefully. Okay. Now you probably can't see that. Hi, Mary. How are you this afternoon? I'm trying to figure out how to. Can you see that at all? Let me flip this around. It's one of those things that you don't. When I did it yesterday, it worked pretty good. So this is one of those things that you can flip around. I thought this was going to be a brilliant idea. If this doesn't work, then I can always make a. Oh, you had a nap. That's great. Is that backwards for you, or is it? All right. Well, I'm going to try. Let's see. This is not. I feel bad. This is not going to work. Let me think about this. There's got to be a way I can make this. Oh, I apologize, folks. I'm usually better. No. Well, I can hold this up a little bit. Okay. Let me go like this. Yeah, I would imagine there's a big glare. I can see it right here. Yeah. Well, this may not work. And what I can do is make a video using another program and then just upload that. Let me turn a light on, turn the brightness down. On the computer, I don't even know how to do that, Mary. I'm embarrassed to say. Let me just turn a light on and see if that helps. Is it okay? I can hold this up for you to see. Okay, yeah. This is my Chromebook. All right, let me just. It's better. All right. Let me see if I can't. All right. Okay, so you're gonna hit new, and then you're gonna scroll down. I'm hoping my mouse will work. And then you have to go to more. And then over here, you'll see Google Drawings. Yeah, I don't know that this is going to work, folks. Oh, that glare is awful. I'm so sorry. I should have thought. I thought it was going to work. Honest to gosh. Let me see. And I'm limited. Let me see if I turn that this way. No. Yeah, I thought this was going to be a brilliant idea. I woke up one night and I said, oh, I have 2 computers and I can do it on one. Yeah, it's not going to work. Yeah, that glare is awful. It was fine when I tilted it, like so. No, that's not working. Oh, God, there's that glare. Let's see. I hate to waste your time. I really do. And when I tilted it, like so. Is that better? I can see the glare right in here. Before. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. Hi, Teresa. I'm kind of trying to do something here, and I really didn't think it through. So I'm so sorry. Let me just turn this light off, because that certainly didn't help. Now it won't go off. The glare's right in here. Go to drawings. Okay, I'll just, yeah. Maybe you'll get the idea. But, yeah, you can't see what I'm doing. All right. It's not going to work, folks. Oh, that's true. That's true. I'm not going to draw. I'm going to insert a picture. So let me do that. I'm going to stick this here, right? Let me stick this here. And I apologize, guys. I feel so foolish. All right. I just want to show you that all I'm going to do here is I'm going to take my phone and I'm going to take a picture of this picture, right? And I wanted you to see it from the process. So I'm just holding this up and I'm just using my phone, nothing special. And I'm just going to take a photo of my grandparents, like so. All right. So here's the picture of them, right? And all I'm going to do is I'm going to upload it to Google Drive, which I don't know whether you can see that here. And then I'm going to click on my Google Drive account and I'm going to hit upload. I know you can't see that because the glare is just awful. So now this photograph is in my Google Drive, okay? And now I'm going to go over here And Mary's probably right. Once I get that picture, thank you for being so kind. Once I get that picture in here, when you open this, it's got all of the things at the top that you can see, and it's the same symbols, and it says add an image. And you click open that, and it says Drive is one of your options. So I'm going to click on Drive, and here comes the picture of my grandparents right over here, immediately. And you saw I just took it, and I just put it over into the drive, and I've uploaded. I'm in Google Drawings, and hopefully, Mary, you're right. When this finally uploads, I'll be able to get it into the middle of this area where we can work on it. I just wanted to share it with you because it's a great program, and I just wanted to show you the simplicity of it. And this is just taking forever, so let me see if I can't speed this along. Okay, I can just drag this over. Come on. Oh, that's much better, right, folks? You can see that? All right, so typically I would edit that in my phone before I sent it over here, but that doesn't matter. So now you have your photograph, right? And now you're going to start looking at all of these prompts at the top. And there is a cropping tool. I'm going to click on that. And now we have the cropping arrows. And these can be a little fiddly, but you can crop it. And let's crop this out too. Hopefully it'll cooperate. It did. Hi to everybody that's coming in, and I do apologize. This is kind of... So now we have the photograph of Fred and Julia in their glory. Now, up at the top here, let me see if I can't come down a little bit, and maybe you can see these. There's something that says Format Options. And that brings up a whole plethora of things. I love saying the word plethora. That's what sportscasters say to show us that they've all had a degree in communications. Just kidding. So here you can now really edit the picture. Obviously, you can make it smaller. You can take it smaller, like, pulling the corner. If you pull a corner, then it stays in perspective. It doesn't get lopsided. You got to pull it by the corner. Now, recolor and adjustments. Let's look at adjustments because this is a little dark. So under adjustments, you have brightness. So if we wanted to brighten this a little bit, we can just move this over a wee bit. And come on. Woo. And I can brighten it up a little bit. There's also contrast if we wanted to kind of sharpen that a little bit. Like so. Again, you have the full thing that you can do. You can change the contrast. You can change the brightness. There's transparency. If this was looking better, I would show you some neat kind of, layers of pictures using transparency, but the quality of this is kind of iffy. Recolor. You can recolor this. And if you really want to get really schmancy, you can do like crazy stuff like turquoise, or there is obviously sepia. You can even do, if you wanted to do black and white or yellow, but you have a whole bunch of different colors that you can change your photograph. Okay. I'm going to go back to the original, to no color. And I have brightened that a little bit. Now, some of the other things you can do here, you can also put a border around it, and you can make the border weight any thickness you want. So now you can see the border. Let's see. And you can add borders. The other thing you can do under this, if you click on the cropping tool and click on mask, you can go to shapes and you can actually put this into an oval. If you wanted to put your photograph in an oval, that's another option you can do. And here I am not quite, let's see if I can't get rid of that. No, that's not going to work. That's distorting it. So that's another option that you can do. You can put different masks around it, and you can put you can type on this picture. If you want to add text, there's a text box here, and you can click on that, and you can bring this down. So here's your text box, and say you wanted to type. I'm going to try. Oh, that's not too bad, is it? Ooh, all right. Let me just turn my camera a wee bit. All right, so say you wanted to. I can't type because the keyboard is on the other side. Hi, Arlene. So nice to see you. I'm hoping you're rested, but you can type in. Let me see. I hate to screw this up now that we can finally see it. Just hang on 1 minute. Oh, please, 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 please be good. I'll flip this around. And, well, that's not too bad, is it? All right, I want to show you. But anyway, let's see. Happy, whoops. Birthday. And you can center this. This is just like anything else. And then we can make this bold. So this is just like any other program. Obviously, you can change the size of this to font size. Let's make it like 36. And you can change the font. Obviously, any of those fonts. I know this kind of looks the same as, but you get the gist. And then in the text bar, you can move this around any way you want. The other thing you can do is you can actually go online and find like a blank cabinet card frame, and you can take any of your photos, right, and copy and paste and put a cabinet card in here. Hi, Aunt Beck. Good afternoon. And you can create your own cabinet cards with your own photos. So I have one up here that I found, and it's a free blank cabinet card. And that's the back. So you could even print out a back, and you could actually put a back on your cabinet card if you were making a fake cabinet card. And where was the one I used? I think I used this one here. So all you would do is copy this image and go back to your, whoops, that's not the right one. Let's see where we are. Is it this? Nope. This one? Yeah. And we would have to go back and put this back to, go back to the original. No, I didn't want to do that. Let's see. Back to the original, right? And get rid of this. We don't want this. So now you have your cabinet card, and I've copied. All I have to do is right click and hit paste. And here's the cabinet card. So now I have my picture, and here's my cabinet card. And I can make my picture smaller, and then I can kind of put this in the cabinet card. And of course, you can finagle this and make it fit in the cabinet card. You can move this around. And there's another feature up here that's size and rotation. And you can change the size of the picture by hitting these arrows. So I can bring this cabinet card out a little bit. And then I can click on the photograph itself. It's not picking up that photograph. No, it's the cabinet card. But I can bring this down and height, and I can make, change the size of the cabinet card so it'll fit the photo. But you can make it really fit beautifully. It won't let me. Oh, I know why. I have to change the order. The order allows you to send it back or send it front. So now I can click on my, oh man, my picture. But you get the idea. I mean, it takes some finagling, but you can create a pretty good facsimile. Yes, I am too. Yeah, I am too. I got my first shot today, and I've been trying and trying and trying, and then all of a sudden, everything started to open up. Everything. And it's amazing what a couple of, days, will happen. And all of a sudden, all the lists that I were on, now all of a sudden everything is available, and it was at a local hospital, which I felt better at going to a hospital, but I'm sure all the locations are fine. And it hardly had to wait. I didn't even have to show my Medicare card. I just had to show my driver's license, and that was it. And I was in. And it did not hurt at all. You have way more patience. Well, I tell you, Becky, I tried and tried. I had my friends trying, and I gave up. And I said, I'm just going to give it a week or two. And then all of a sudden, it happened. Now I'm 72, so I'm on that list. But now they've opened it up to teachers and such. And so Romeo goes tomorrow. Yeah, my son got both of his shots in Utah weeks ago. But anyway, it went smoothly, and it did not hurt at all. And when you see that on TV, you see that needle that is like huge, and you go, oh my God. And I didn't feel a thing. I couldn't even believe the woman was done. Anyway, perfect. I got the Pfizer, so I have to go back for the second one. But I'm happy. So anyway, you can adjust this so this will fit this better than I've done here. But again, the point is you can make your own cabinet card. And then if you wanted to copy the back of that cabinet card, you could glue them together and you would have a cabinet card. Now, the other neat thing about this is you also can, let me get this out of the way and click on this. The other thing you can do is if you don't like this orientation, you don't like the fact that they're looking to the right and you want to look to the left, all you have to do is hit this flip button. And there you go. It's that easy. You can literally flip your picture around and change its orientation. So if you were putting like a montage together and you didn't want people all looking in various directions and you wanted people looking at one another, you can easily do that with this program. So that's kind of the basics of Google Drawing. And again, there's a lot of different things you can do, especially with the print. if you want to get real fancy, you can actually give your text a drop shadow. And let's see if I can bring this down. I don't know whether you can see that shadow. Maybe let me make it another color. Let me make it kind of like orangey. And then you can create your drop shadow, and you can actually change the distance. So if you want to bring it down, you can get really fancy. Hi, Kimberly. How are you this afternoon? I hope you're well. It's a very sunny, I think this is probably the last day I can get by without putting any air conditioning on. There's other things you can do also. There's AdWords, which you can put borders around your lettering. Again, there's just a lot of options that, what you do with something like this is you open it up and you just start clicking on all of the options and just kind of play with what you want to do. I'm just going to show you, I'm going to show you a montage of photographs that I made of my brother. This is my oldest brother who passed away in November. He had cancer and he was 82. And I put together a whole montage of pictures of when he was young. And again, I copied all of these photos with my phone and then put them into Google Drive. And then I put them all together. So I was able to create this montage of my brother from when he was, very young. And I put this all together, and I was able to send it to my sister-in-law and my nieces. And but again, I was able to do this with Google Drawing, and I just put these pictures together and made a beautiful montage. So again, it's a great little app, and it's absolutely, if you're not familiar with, maybe many of you are familiar with Google Drive, and maybe some of you have not experimented with Google Drawing, but it's a great app, and it gives you a lot of things that you can do to your photos. And of course you can, do other stuff, but I just basically use it to edit my photos and such. Again, you can resize them, you can mask them, you can put borders around them, but these are all individual photos. I mean, I can click on them individually, and I can literally take it out. I mean, it's just pieced together. That's it. And so that's about it. I just wanted to come on, and I know that I had, yes, yeah. And I just wanted to show you how to work this, and I should probably maybe make a shorter video, and with another program I have to make it clearer. Get there early, okay. Me too, my license, and okay, Candy. They didn't even ask me for my Medicare card. I had it ready, and she said, no, we don't need that. We just need your driver's license. So this is in Florida, so. I was surprised too. I had memorized my Medicare number. I had it memorized, and now I don't. Now I can get those numbers out of my head. But anyway, guys, have a wonderful afternoon. And if you have any other questions, you can always, Facebook me or whatever. And but again, it's worth playing with, and to see what it looks like, and see what you can do with your photos. Again, add colors and whatever, do all sorts of cool stuff. All right. Have a great afternoon, and I'm sure I'll see you out on the internets. Take care. And I'm using the wrong mouse. That's not going to work. I have to use it's confusing when you have two computers. Bye, guys. Be good.